Stephanie Essen here at GDC. I have David Wang up here with me, the CEO of Darkstar, the people behind the game Sinner: Sacrifice for Redemption. So, David, tell me a little bit about the game.
Oh, it's an action game and
right,
pure
pros,
boss fight.
you are now down to your last 15 seconds of wasting my time. 15.
It's like a real action game, It's a hardcore.
They're building their classes.
You have to sacrifice a lot of features by yourself, and you will get weaker when you go through all the stage. Yeah, so it's better to try it.
Okay, so what's the object of the game? Is there like a big boss you're trying to beat, or what's up?
Yeah, so it's a pure boss game, and the main feature is the more you play, and the weaker you are. So we hope that it's not in the game you can get game experience. It's that it's yourself. You will grow up by yourself, and you're all the controls, and then you will grow up. So that's what we want all the players to experience.
Very cool. So can you tell me a little bit about the Intel optimizations for Unreal Engine 4 and what that looks like in the game?
Wow, so we do a lot of things for the optimization for Intel.
Do you guys want to watch Hardpoint
CPU particles
or Team Deathmatch?
And object destruction.
Hardpoint?
Also,
all right, it's happening.
The close physics. So if you have a more powerful CPU like i7 above, you can enable all the features and have a better game experience.
Very cool. All right, so if you enabled all the features together, like what's the outcome? What does the game really feel like?
I think it will be a different game. So we have spent a lot of time on optimization. Yeah, it's better to download and use a CPU like Intel i7. Try it.
So David, tell me where people can go to play the game.
Actually, we have already released this game on multiple platforms like PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, as well as PC and the Discord.
All right, awesome. Well, make sure you check out the links provided to get access to the game. Thanks for watching, and thank you, David, for joining us. All right. Hey everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you haven't seen our other videos on the Intel Software YouTube channel, remember to subscribe and don't forget to leave us a little comment. Tell us what other material you'd like to see and chat with other enthusiasts who watch our shows.